Cheers. If you're having a cup of coffee or tea. And good morning. Both boys are at school. They just left, so I'm going to really enjoy this cup of coffee and some peace and quiet. That's good. It's kind of yucky weather, gloomy, rainy. That's our weather. No snow in the forecast. Just rain, 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 rain. No snow. I don't know what's going on. Even Casey was like, he said, I think winter thinks it's spring. And I'm like, yeah, I think it does. And I think winter is confused because it does feel like spring. It is cold, but it's not like brr cold, you know, like, yeah, it's just our weather is bonkers. Our weather is drunk, okay? The weather is still hung over from New Year's, okay? Yeah, that's what, that explains it, yeah. So today's plan is to finish the toy area, finish the other half, which is the messiest, and get that room under control and go through any toys and just maybe put some downstairs. Put some away if there are some that they're not really playing with right now but might play in the future with. So I'm going to do that. I did watch the one episode of Walker Independence that I thought I watched but I didn't. So I watched that last night. Casey went to bed and Henry was playing Roblox, so he was in well, this room right here. So yeah. But whenever I watch something that isn't kid appropriate, you know, but he's in another room, he's not near the TV, he's playing Roblox on the computer, but if he does walk in, I will, you know, change. I'll, you know, push the button, yeah, pause it, or yeah, exit, yeah. Yeah, so I did get to watch that, and I watched the first episode of ER season 5, so that was really good. It's George Clooney's last season, kind of bittersweet, and we get Lucy Knight, okay? I forget the actress that plays her, but she played on Life Goes On. He remembers that show. Oh my gosh, I can remember watching that show. And she also played on Chrissy, and she played, I think, a few Hallmark movies. She's a really good actress, and I couldn't remember, because I remember what happens to her, okay? I remember her character's outcome, okay? I remember. But I couldn't remember if it was, like, season 5, you know, season 6, so I googled it, and it turns out season 6 is what happens, you know, her and Carter, they get attacked, and one of them doesn't make it, and it's not Carter. So the show's been out for 20 years, so no spoiler alerts. Yeah, and I googled it, and I guess the people of ER, like the directors or like producers, kind of felt like her character just wasn't going anywhere. So of course when that happens, you get, yeah. But yeah, she was on for 2 seasons, so yeah. And I kind of remember her storyline, I do, yes, yeah. So yeah, so that was good. And then I'm like, okay, it's season 5. I have about 3 more seasons before Dr. Green leaves the show, and I know I'm not ready for that. Gosh, I am not ready for that. When was it? Season, I think it was season 2, or was it season 3? Maybe it was season 3. He got attacked. He got like attacked in the bathroom, because it was like, because he didn't save somebody's brother, and they got mad, and they thought he was just being, he made a racist call between saving 2 patients, and he saved the other patient, and his brother ended up dying. So yeah, it was a whole legal thing, and he got attacked, and just watching that, and I remember that. But just watching that, like, it was like I was watching it for the first time, and I was getting all teary-eyed, you know, and it's like, nope, not ready to see him leave the show, that's for sure. I know, because I'll need a box of Kleenex, I know. Because that's what happens, like, when you watch a character on a show, and their character dies, it's hard, like, very hard. Even if it's leaked that they're going to die, but you don't know how, you know, it's still hard. You feel like you know them because you watch them every week. They're in your living room every week, you know. So when I die, it's like, oh my gosh, I just don't like change, okay? I don't like change, especially in a TV show, you know. It's like, I mean, but Anthony Edwards, who plays Mark Green, he wanted to, I guess, move on. Like, how dare him want to move on? Like, come on. But I still have 3 more seasons. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying watching it, and I'm enjoying seeing, like, all the 90s technology, like the cell phones. Oh my gosh. When they flipped and they had an antenna and they were, like, so thick. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's funny. Just a blast from the past. Like, yeah, I remember those. I don't think I had one. I remember, I think my first cell phone was a thick cell phone, but I don't think it was, like, it had antenna, but I don't think it had the part didn't flip. So, but it was a thick one. Yeah, that's for sure. Technology. Yeah, it's come a far way, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so, oh, and I watched, I totally forgot that, Talkville, the podcast, that started again yesterday, so season 2, so yay. So every Wednesday, 9 o'clock, and I knew it was coming on. I knew they were starting it because I saw their Instagram post, so I knew it was coming. But with everything going on, it was back to school and all that, I just totally forgot, and I'm cleaning the house, so that's on my mind, because I think everybody does that. When it's New Year, you go through each room and you give it a good spring cleaning. Excuse me. You get a good head start on spring cleaning, and you clean. Like, I'm doing the baseboards, and normally I wouldn't do that in my regular everyday cleaning, and getting any stains off the walls, you know, that kind of cleaning, and just going through everything and getting rid of anything that, you know, that you don't need, and you're decluttering and cleaning and going from room to room. So, and it feels good. I just gotta keep going, like the Energizer Bunny. going, keep going, yeah. But I got totally forgot. I was like, and then, like, the notification popped up on my phone. I'm like, oh, click, click on it fast, watch it, loved it, and now I need to watch Smallville season 2. We watch it. I did watch the first episode because season 1 ended in a cliffhanger last year, and I had to watch season 2, the first episode, right away. Yeah, I couldn't wait. So yeah. So excited to, yeah, start watching that. And I have to start watching, because I'm also listening to Boy Meets World podcast, and I have to get caught up on Boy Meets World season 2. So yeah, so it's nice to get that going. I am enjoying listening to podcasts or watch them on YouTube. Or I will listen to them. If I listen to them on Spotify, I'll listen to them with my headphones on while I do housework. If I'm like, I'll do dishes while listening to them, or, you know, switch up a load of laundry, you know, I'll do that. Yeah. So it's nice to get back into that kind of routine, you know, watching my shows, and yeah, and doing everything else. Cleaning, that never ends, but that's okay. Yeah. Always something to do. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna drink this coffee, enjoy every single sip, and find the motivation to get going. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I need to watch my next Disney movie. Yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. Yeah, and I have to make a grocery list. I gotta do that today too. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get back into the habit of making a grocery list. I know. Yeah. Alright, so I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and enjoy a cup of coffee or tea, and yeah, we'll see what the day brings us. So my next Disney movie is an extremely goofy movie, classic. Let me see, I forget what year this was made in. Probably 2000. So I just started watching it. I had my breakfast and finished my coffee. I'm on my second cup of coffee right now. And I also just did a quick tidy up in the living room, which wasn't much. Just folding blankets, dirty clothes, and a hamper, that kind of thing. So now I'm gonna clean right there, that mess behind me. But I'm gonna have this playing in the background. Yeah, it's really cute. It's Max goes to college, and Goofy is having a hard time accepting that he's going to college and that, you know, Max is growing up. And so when Max leaves, and you know, Goofy is all sad and upset, but he ends up losing his job because he was working at like a factory, and he, you know, being Goofy, accidentally switched the switch to go faster, the conveyor belt, and it just messed up the whole line, so he got fired. And in order to get another job, he has to finish his college degree. So of course he goes to the same college as Max, as much as Max really dislikes that, because, you know, Max was like happy to get away, go to college, you know, like any kid would be. And then he sees his dad shows up, and it's like his worst nightmare. So yeah. So I don't think I've ever watched this movie. And I did watch the first 2 episodes of Boy Meets World Season 2, and the guy who does Max's voice played Eric's best friend in Boy Meets World Season 1. I'm not sure, because I know he wasn't in a whole lot of episodes, if it was just Season 1 he appeared in. But that guy does Max's voice. And then it's like one of Max's friends. It's like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. But I think I remember this, or seeing something about this. One of his friends' voice is Pauly Shore. I mean, Pauly Shore, like, hilarious, funny. Yeah, and it just brings back all those, you know, Pauly Shore movies, memories, like, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing this in the background, and let's get busy. Yeah, I don't want to. No. But I'll feel good when it's done. Just to refresh everybody's memory, because the other day I did just half of the room. I did this half, which is still looking really good, and the VHS tapes are nicely organized still. So it was just this half, and this is going to take me longer to go through everything and sort through everything. But I do like showing, you know, real life. Like, every house is different. We don't live in a magazine. We don't live in a show home. You know, we live in an everyday house, the house that's lived in. So I'm going to work very hard on getting this nice and clean. Continue on cleaning the baseboards, and I don't think there's really too much stains. I might have some spider webs in the corners I gotta get to, but oh, there may be stains on the wall over there, maybe a few. I tell you, these mystery stains, they appear out of nowhere, and you find them where you least expect to find them. Yeah, that's true. what a transformation. Like, wow, it looks so much better, so much neater. It took me a little bit longer, but that's only because I had to pick up hundreds and hundreds of pieces of this Lego, my nemesis. So if it wasn't for that, it would not have taken me as long, but I'm happy with how everything looks. And as you can see, I made some changes. I moved the organizer over, and I moved the Lego table over there, and I did put away a few items that they don't play with, and anything that was like a McDonald's toy I got rid of, and anything that was like a wrapper or garbage, you know, anything that, like a wrapper, just like went in the garbage. So yeah, it looks a lot better. And I got rid of all the spider webs in the corners, and there was just one stain on the wall, so the walls weren't too bad. But yeah, I mean, you can take a seat and you can watch a movie on VHS or play Fortnite, or you can snooze like Taco. Taco, are you snoozing? Yeah, snoozing hamster. I just put the dinosaur right there, and the desk is right here. So if you are new here and you just started watching my videos, hi, welcome, happy to have you. This desk was mine when I was a kid, and I would sit there and do crafts and write and draw. And when my mom and dad moved last summer, I took it home. My kids added to it with a Sharpie. But yeah, so I wrote it here because I'm hoping that maybe Casey will use it when he draws, you know. And I opened up the drawer to see what was in here because I was curious. We have construction paper, and we have a Pop-It, and there's some Pokemon cards, and there's a minion fart gun. You know, just in case. You never know when you need a minion fart gun, right? So, yeah, I thought that was just funny. So I'm just keeping this stuff in there. But yeah, looks a lot better, and I'm happy. It's just one more room accomplished, clean, decluttered, organized, and on to the next room. Alright, so I think I'm just going to say goodnight because I am a poopity pooped. Yeah, so that's the only downside to doing that kind of cleaning. And I took multiple breaks. I did. I took multiple breaks, drank lots of water. Yeah, so I'm just going to say goodnight and end the video. I did finish watching the Extremely Goofy movie, and then I watched my next Disney movie, which was Whispers and Elephant Tale. That one was just over an hour. It was kind of like a Homeward Bound elephant version. A baby elephant gets separated from his mom, and he has to go through, you know, and it was poachers. He got separated because of the poachers, because everybody was running from the poachers, and it was chaotic, so he got separated from his mom, and he kind of had to go find her, and he went through, you know, what you would usually go through, you know, and yeah, so yeah, I met other elephants along the way that decided to help him, and yeah, but he just, you know, he met the trials and the dangers when you go out on your own and you're a baby elephant. Yeah, but happy ending though, happy ending. Mom and baby elephant reunited. Honestly, I wasn't sure because it's getting close to the end, and I'm like, is this gonna be Bambi all over again? You know? Yeah, but mom was alive. It was a happy ending, and baby elephant and mom elephant were reunited and happy ending. So yeah. Oh no, but for a second there I wasn't sure. I really wasn't. Anyways, so yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care, be blessed, and I'll see you next one video. All right, ta-ta for now. Bye.